ELI 5. What is Freemasonry? I truly don't understand it. People call it a cult, but whenever I search up about Freemasons on Google, it just says fraternity and brotherhood. No mention of rituals or beliefs. I don't understand. They were originally just what it says on the tin: organizations for Freemasons. Masonry used to be a prestigious and skill-intensive profession governed by local guilds, sort of a cross between unions and cartels. Thus they controlled who could practice Masonry in their cities. According to most guilds' rules, a new Mason had to complete an apprenticeship and then work for a period of time as a journeyman, literally journeying to another town or city to build up experience in the craft. Thus organizations sprung up to offer socialization and lodging for these journeying or Freemasons, hence individual chapters being called lodges. As traditional power of guilds and their rigid entrance system faded, these lodges started to become more like social clubs, rather than craftsman unions. They also started to induct non-Masons into their lodges, and as secret societies were all the rage in 1700th century, they started to develop into that direction as well. As their membership was already wealthy bourgeoisie, meaning essentially middle-class city dwellers, their discussions and activities started to take distinctly liberal leaning, which included revolutionarism. This combined with their secretive nature, along with somewhat revolutionary politics, led to people conducting wild rumors of their secretive rituals, which were used by those in the receiving end of revolutionarism to demonize them. These days they are somewhat transparent social clubs for older men, and depending on individual lodge their activities can range from local charity and social events to absolutely nothing. Edit. It has been verifiably brought to my attention by several helpful commenters that I have been living with some misunderstandings with origins of certain words. Journeymen apparently were derived from day workers, instead of traveling workers, and lodge is derived from hall and not strictly from lodging. English language is indeed full of wonders. This is the best and clearest answer so far in this thread. The simple answer for their cultish reputation is that they have always been secretive about some or all of their rituals and aspects. When you have an organized group with large but unknown memberships that are secretive, you get rumors and suspicion, especially when they contain very influential and rich members of society. The super-secret cool club for free-thinking boys image was part of their popularity in an age where there were social clubs for everything, and it is not a coincidence that it was also around the same time that role of the journalist and the newspaper truly became important. Just like today, gossip and rumors sell well. It's also important to note that one of the strongest critics of Masonry was the 18th to 20th century Catholic Church, which was deeply suspicious of Masonry's sworn oaths and its very deliberate and careful lack of mentioning the Christian God anywhere at all. Since a Catholic can only swear an oath under God, it was made illegal for a practicing Catholic to also be sworn Freemason. There were other historical, social, and political considerations such as the politics of France, Germany, Central Europe, and the Papal States, the fear of revolutionaries plotting to overthrow monarchies across the world. Remember, the Vatican City is still considered a monarchy. The French Revolution, the fall of the Tsars, the end of the Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman empires, the World Wars, etc., etc.